Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are going to be doing some magazine harvesting, is how I think it's called here on YouTube, in which I will just kind of show you how I flip through some magazines and take out either focal images for my art journaling books or even backgrounds or just kind of pieces of maybe photos in these books, in these magazines that I find interesting in order to collage. My whole goal when I am harvesting these magazines is I always like to find, what I always look for are like girl faces. I did a page not too long ago here on my channel, and it's a favorite where I do the flower crowns. I just love that look. I love the way I can take, girl figures with like an outfit and stuff and doodle on top of them as well. So that's always what I'm looking for because it's just my favorite. There are some that maybe always prefer to get landscape pictures, or those that are really good at incorporating food, which I did do a food page once too here on my channel. But those are a little bit outside my wheelhouse. But I am subscribed to, what is it, Real Simple, I think. So I do have some food photos in my bin. So I have like a box of pulled images. So right now, these are just old magazines. This is an L. This is from 2022, October 2022. And this is a Vogue for March of this year, actually. So I actually do prefer to get fashion magazines. They are my most successful. And I think I am subscribed to that's the thing. So I think I still have some laying around from when I was. I don't think I am right now because I have more than enough magazines to art journal for a very long time. So we will actually go through it a little bit together. I hope it won't become too chatty. And then hopefully if I have time with this video, we will do an art journal page with one of the focal images that we find here right now. Okay, so let's get started. I think let's do L first, I guess. We'll just do this one. So sometimes I take the cover, sometimes I don't. So right here, and I'm gonna, like I said, tell you the reasoning for why I keep things or why I don't. All three of these girls are awesome, actually. And I also like that already that there's like artwork in the background. So these are cool, very cool, but I'm gonna pass on them for right now. These are also very cool. Again, I think I just want to, no, maybe I can keep that one. Her look is just a little too intense, but let's keep this one. And you always got to check what's behind it too. This one's actually really nice too because it has that kind of Botticelli kind of thing. I will keep it for either or, but that one already stinks because you always hope that one image is better than the other as far as using the back or the front. I love her, cutting her out here, and actually I like all of this going on here because on a mixed media background that could be pretty cool. So that side is good, definitely. This one's cool too. Oh no, but I love this one because you can just see the flower crown already happening there. So that one is still in frame. Let's make sure you see everything I am doing. So love this flower crown. Love her. Good face. Makeup ads always have a good face. Like it, but don't love it, especially with a big bag. Love her too. She's striking. She would be cool on a page and nothing really on the back. But I do like this as a background. Because if you can cut her out of the blue, that could be a cool background. I'm going to take the background instead. This is cool, but I feel cut out. She would be lost. Cool, but I'm going to pass. I like them. I like it because this is really good photography and you can see that texture. But I shall pass right now. Ooh, I love this. And that's another thing. So then I like finding elements that I can cut out and then use as a collage element. But stop it. Okay, I didn't check to make sure I had. And stop it. That's Beyonce. Oh, and that's Beyonce. Ooh. All right. I'm torn. That's another one that's either a back or a front. Because what I also envision too, like say I collage her, you can extend her hair, you know, to the opposite side and have like the quote in her hair or something. That could be cool. So you got to think outside the box. This is also very cool. She is great. And why I like this, because, you know, sometimes you always get the face forward. So having it as a quarter turn, I like better coming from a page. This one's cool. Oh, I love that too. Ooh, yeah, see? And I like the interest of her being on the edge of the page because I can keep her on the edge of the page too. And then have all the crazy, you know, background that could be on a page. Love her. Love that. But, and I really don't ever take like letters and stuff. Whenever I'm doing quotes, I'm usually writing it out myself. Oh, is that, what's her name? Jenner, Kendall Jenner. She's cool, and I like the hot pink boots. What's on the back? That's cool too. Darn it! I like her better. I like them. I like them. Okay. We are getting extra lucky on this one, and this one's already like a year old. Ooh, love it. Ooh, love this one too. See? Because I feel like I can collage pieces of that. So we'll take that for collage. We'll take this one because it's really cool. Love the quarter length turn. That's a definite. That could be cool for collage too. These are definitely cool. Ooh, yes, that's awesome. I like this side better. This is really cool texture. Cut that out. Love her. I'll pass. Yes. I will always take a girl head, female head, anytime I pass one. Ah, yes. Can you see my vibe? Are you already telling, like, can you see when I flip? You're like, oh, you're going to take that. Oh, you're not going to take that. Like her, stunning. Stunning to extend her hair. Ooh, stunning. Anything on the back? I like her, and you see already how this is already giving you kind of like that background and then just a striking image in the center. Like, I kind of like that because I just want to stick it in my book and then maybe do like a lot of mark making and redo all of the lines and stuff. That could be pretty cool. So I just want to take this one so that I can like enhance all of that. I find that that could be something I can sit and do at night. That was very cool. Ooh, I kind of love these girls. What's in the back? Yes. Yes. Cutting her out. This magazine is awesome. Which one is this one? An L. Look how much we've gotten already. And all these are collage. So what I mean by that is, like, you know, if you can take, if I really wanted to right now, I can go through and take the little squares of all of this because these are all awesome collage elements, you know what I mean? Like even that pant leg, this is cool, this is cool, like, you know, that's okay. Let's take it so that I can show you in a video how I do all that. And I love all the pink, could be really cool. Love her. Could I do something with her? The text is so much on her face though. That one will pass for now. We got so much. Let's see what else I got. Oh, yes, this one. A red page. So cool. I love her, but I'm trying to... I could probably paint over the product bottle. I'll pass for now. Oh, I love her. See, you can do... Yes, yes, yes. This is cool background too, but I will pass. Cool. I just think of like collage because when you have these interesting elements, the whole background comes together a lot easier. All right, let's see how much I can piece together and make a background with that. She's really good to cut out, but I shall pass. And these are also good. You've seen me do a page too where I just take the text from magazines and chop it up too, and it gets you very interesting background. So let's just take some, we're taking it for the purpose of text. Oh, but that's really cool. Purpose of text, we have text. Cute, cute. This is really cool, a lot of texture going on. Taking it for the background. Ooh, Yes. That is just a nice focal image. This is Giselle. So cute. Very cool. Pass. Pass on both. Ooh, that one. Yes. Can you see? Because can you see what I mean about, like, when I look at an image, even these two, I still feel like, hey, I can cut her out right around there and then kind of make my own pebbly work and then do something in the background too. And the same for this. Even if I extend it, because the sky is pretty basic, and say I make it a bright color, like, you know, purple or something, that could be cool, and have the black and white on the bottom. Or even cutting her entirely out, and then you can put her on any background that you say fit. Yes, definitely for that one. This one's cool because her jacket has a pattern, but I shall pass. That's cool. Oh, background for this. Background. Oh, that's so cool. This is cool. I just like the body position. Yeah, I like these together. This could be a double page spread for sure. You know what I mean? Oh, and our dress. Oh, yes. Yes, like I can cut her out one side, then this side, and some sort of, and if I zhuzh her over to the side, double page spread right there. Double page spread. And this one is fantastic. The color and the flowers. Okay, I'm taking her because that dress and everything is cool. You know I can't pass up flowers. Oh my God. This magazine was dynamite. Very cool. Very cool, like the black and white photographs of Giselle too, because you can cut her out and put her on anything. Ooh, all of them. Stop it. Those are all amazing. We're taking those off. Wow, pretty cool. And she has amazing hair. Yo, this Elle magazine was the best. Okay. We have demolished this one. Very cool, but I'll pass. Very cool background, but I'll pass. Here's more text. Just take it for the more text. Okay, you guys, like, literally compared to what's left and compared to what we kept, I pretty much kept the whole magazine still. That magazine was amazing. So we definitely have pages coming from these images. Let me toss this one and let's see what we find here. So again, if anything, oh man, these are all cool. I just like the house. Louis Vuitton. These are really cool. So if anything, I will go a little faster with this one and I'll do a voiceover, because now that you already hopefully see my personal preference when I'm looking at them, female figures, strong faces, backgrounds, or things that I can cut up and collage. Like even this is pretty cool, because think about it, if you put it into strips along with black and white text, you know, this page, and like without her, that's all very striking graphics. Yes. And that's a cool background too. Oh, I'm cutting her out too. All right, that's all for background. This is a focal image for sure. Cool, but no, I like her. I like her braids and I like her dress. I like that dress too. Very cool figures. What I like about these is because I kind of feel what I admire about like Jane Davenport style, even though she draws her girls, she always able to give them like clothes and stuff. So ones that have the full body in it, can just imagine of like changing out the clothes. Like if you were to collage paper on top, could be really cool. And I kind of just love her and her wild hair. So that's striking too. Striking. Yes. 100%. Yes. Ah, she's so pretty. Oh, there's something on her nose. Okay. I'll pass on that one. Look, Jenner again. Man, she does a lot of stuff. So cool. Ooh. Yes. This is cool. Ooh. This is a... Yes. Okay, I'm keeping her. I need her arm. It's cool. Hey, Jenner again. Yes. Okay, so just for the last half, I will speed this up just because you can kind of see what I go for. Definitely love these fashion magazines for getting strong, like female, the whole figure with nice fashion or striking, makeup advertisements that have great faces on them, or just images that I like, or I tend to be drawn to when I put them into an art journal page as a focal image, or if I'm cutting them up for a background. And these two magazines were dynamite. So definitely enjoyed this harvest. Okay, so now I went through that one as well. Got a bunch of text. These two magazines have completely shook me. I don't think I've ever really gotten this much like stuff to use. Like this was amazing. Okay, so let's see if I can put a page together with you right now. Let me toss this one now that I got two magazines out of my house. What do I want to do first? Okay, so let's do an art journal page as sped up as I can, just because I promised you one at the end of it, and it got a little lengthy with me chatting about how I go about harvesting. So I'm using this magazine that I've altered to be an art journal. It's like a City Scout magazine, and it's just a good size, like a good in-between size, not doing it big in my Dilutions book, but not doing it too small like in a 4x4 or 6x6 book, or like A5 size in general. So I just decided to pick a page, a spread where I know I would either A, I gessoed the page, and then B, just do a layer of pink paint right now to cover up most of it. I always kind of look at the pages and see if I want to keep any of the imaging behind it, but most of the time I know I'm covering it up. So I accidentally, I think, spilled too much paint. And so here is just another like A5 journal that I'm just using an open page and using up that pink paint because I do think I spilled that big old dollop by accident. So here I am taking another journal just because I don't like to waste paint, and let's just get pink paint on another page ready to go in the future. So once I get all that, I then decide just to keep it like warm tones. So I get some lighter pinks and some reds, and we're just going to go in with just brush making. It's an real easy, like kind of go-to move, and can work with any brush size you have. This one's probably like a 1-inch flat brush. You could do it with something smaller or even larger, just depending on the look that you're going for. So once again, since I dispersed the paint on my little paint tray, if I have extra, here I am making sure none of it goes to waste, and I'm just going to do pretty much the same background, I think, on 3 spreads. Here's the extra one. And I was just using the paint just to fill up the page. And that usually helps in any creative process get the whole project started, because at least you're not approaching a white page like I am right now, but I was covering most of it up. So once I have that base layer down, I'm trying to figure out where I want the image, and I think I decided on the left side. And so now I'm going in with a stencil. So usually I think that's always like a good formula. I always put like a base layer of background paint on, and sometimes people also like to just do those collage elements I was describing because you want them to be in the background. And this too I'm treating like a background. So this is a stencil from the Crafters Workshop, and I am using some bright kind of aqua teal paint and a makeup sponge. The makeup sponges, I picked up 2 packs recently, one from Amazon and one from Walgreens, and I actually, believe it or not, I think I like the ones from Walgreens better. They're a little firmer as far as a makeup sponge goes. So here I am going ahead and attaching the image with matte gel medium, and this part's always tricky because I do like to have a layer of matte gel medium on the back side of the paper image and then also on the page itself. But in my case right now too, I have to find my brayer. I've seen people use their brayer very handily and kind of roll out any of those little air ripples that you kind of see on my image. Not that it drives me nuts, but I just wish it was a smoother contact on it. But that's just a preference for me. You know, by all means, does it need to be flat? No, because I see plenty of crafters too use just like an art glue stick, and that works just fine. So here I am going in with back in, you saw me with the stencil that I already used to put some of that paint and the texture of that stencil onto the image. It makes it blend into the background better. That's just a trick, because if not, it just looks like it's sitting on top of it, which is also a fine look too. But in order for it to look not so obviously on top, to extend some of that paint and or stenciling onto the image itself helps. You also saw me go in with some of that stamping with black ink, you know, so you see some of those alpha and text stamping. And here I am adding white paint through a boulder shaped stencil to suppress the background, because I knew I was going to stamp my quote and it wouldn't show on a busy background like this. Wrap up this layout. So what I learned, what was my mistake in this one? I had closed these pages before it was truly dry, and it did kind of mess up the photo, you know, unintentionally. So now I will never do that again. Or at least put the wax paper, you know, between it if I was going to close it. That way it wouldn't stick. But I think it was open and I was doing something else while it was drying. And then when I had to, you know, clear my desk, I just kind of closed it. And I had to take apart the pages ever so slowly. And it still managed to damage it. But it's okay. It's, you know, supposed to have a grungy look, right? So inhale courage, exhale fear is my little quote for this one. Totally cute. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you do like it, give this video a thumbs up and let me know that in the future you like flipping through magazines with me to know what images I will be using in upcoming videos. This one is a fun size to work in too, by the way. Just so you know, in case you ever find a magazine or a book, it's about a 7 by 10. It's a really good size. Thank you so much for joining me. Please subscribe if you haven't done so. Give this video a thumbs up, and until next time, bye everyone.